Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we shall support our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Eastern Security Network, to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said, according to the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, he warned that it would take a miracle if Nigeria still remains as one united country. And this is a warning to all one Nigerian unity beggars. The Christian cleric said that Nigeria is still one up till this moment. It's a sign of miracle. My brothers and my sisters, Nigeria is gone. Everyone knows that. The Fulani Janjaweed understands that. But they are fighting tooth and nail. They are fighting to ensure that they keep dominating and oppressing. But all their fights will be in vain because Biafra will be restored. And the restoration of Biafra is just around the corner. And it's coming very soon. You know, the Fulani evil political party candidate, Bola Tinubu, has been likened as a drug baron seeking to head an anti-narcotic agency when other drug dealers are spending time in jail. It was Tinubu that is bankrolling the useless fool Asari Dokubo, a Biafran traitor and efulefu. He's bankrolling him to attack Igbo Biafrans in order to derail and stop Biafran restoration. The Fulani slave boy Asari Dokubo was paid to attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to derail the Biafran restoration struggle. And now they are paying Dokubo to attack P2B, where he lied that P2B is a drug baron. You know, like his push and start master, Tinubu. This is to show that Igbos are not wanted in the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria. And that is the more reason why Igbo and Biafrans must unite and ensure that they support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to force the Fulani Nigerian government to release him unconditionally, immediately, so that Biafra can be restored. And the Fulani Janjaweed understands this, that the day or the moment they release our leader unconditionally, as the United Nations has directed them to do, then Biafra referendum would happen immediately. And that is one of the Fulani Janjaweed fear. They don't want Biafra to go. You don't like someone, you hate that person with all your being, yet you don't want them to go. That is foolishness. That is stupidity. You know, the Fulani Janjaweed will surely pay for their sins. They will pay. This is to show that Igbos are not needed, are not wanted in the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria, a zoo country where sycophants that are supposed to be in jail were given national honors by a clueless and incompetent impostor parading himself as Nigerian president, was busy giving them national awards. Sycophants. Many of them are supposed to be in jail in a sane country. Yeah, they were giving awards. Giving criminals and looters, people who contributed nothing to the nation, were given award. And that is not the kind of nation we Biafrans want to live in. We don't want to live with the Fulani Janjaweed. Let them go back to Sahel or form their own Arewa nation. You know, IPOB has described Nigerian elections as purely shambolic selection process. Very shambolic. Very shambolic. In 2019, they rigged the election through the back end server. They rigged it. And 2023, they plan to use their thugs and criminals to stop people from voting. You know, some might be asking how 2023 election will affect Biafran restoration. As Nigeria is planning to have their election, so is Biafra preparing to exit Nigeria. And in exiting Nigeria, it is planning to stop election in Biafran territories. Because the only election that is permitted is that of referendum. The Fulani Janjaweed can go ahead with the election. Nothing concerns us. We don't care about their stupid election. After all, it's not a proper election. It's a selection process. You know, IPOB knows what they are doing and cannot disrupt the Fulani selection process called election in Nigeria. IPOB is neutral in this task to remove Buhari and the Fulani cabal from office. You know, we don't care what the zoo want to do. Ours is to get Biafra restored so that normal human beings can live in Biafra. The children of light can live in Biafra. And the Fulani Janjaweed and their slaves will all live in the zoo called Nigeria. Let them live there. Let them live there. They believe so much in the zoo. So let them live there and allow us to go. You know, IPOB has warned that if care is not taken, the 2023 general elections in Nigeria will end up in a nationwide protest like the 2020 EndSARS protest, in which Nigerian youths across the country took to the street to demand the disbandment of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad unit of Nigeria Police Force. The current political atmosphere in Nigeria's election system showed that the oppressed and disgruntled Nigerian youths in the system could not storm the streets. The current political atmosphere in Nigeria election campaigns shows that the oppressed and the disgruntled youth are on one side, while the old are comfortable with their oppressors on the other side. You don't need any prophet to tell you that the election may end up like 2020 EndSARS protests that brought Nigerian youth to the streets in protests across Nigeria. Recollect that the EndSARS mass protest led by Nigerian youth was infiltrated and hijacked by violent thugs supplied by the Fulani Nigerian government and their slaves, cronies in the south, who are on payrolls and at the behest of the Fulani Nigerian government, and they blamed that on IPOB. The Fulani Nigerian government is warming up to do the same again during their selection process in 2023. The Fulani Nigerian government compromised security agencies are responsible for the criminality going on in Southeast region and other parts of Nigeria. The officers of the Nigerian army in a letter to Buhari impostor protested poor welfare, low morals, corruption in the army, and lack of adequate working tools to the extent that some of their men are involved in kidnapping and other sundries crimes for survival, even selling ammunitions to Fulani terrorists. So they will recruit these criminals in uniform and their civilian partners or JTF to cause violence in Biafra land during and after campaign and selection. The international community should know who to hold responsible, and that will be Nigerian Fulani jihadist government. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.